kind of lean on Matt
they're
a
having
little
a lot
bit,
of
no
pride.
pun intended, on the. But we'll take some of that out of his hands. He's always going to say he wants to catch. Matt wants to catch 162, and obviously with our schedule early on, he's equipped. There's only been one instance because of the time of the season where he caught where he might not in another month or two. So, a lot of times, Peter, if you got a night game, day game, you kind of look at the matchup, and he might miss the night game and catch the day game. So we're going to kind of that'll be a little moving target. We've got our first day game, not first, but a day game on Sunday. I think we're playing night on Saturday, if I remember right. But probably see a day off one of those two, or not start.
Buck, you mentioned the confidence of your pitching staff. In light of their relative youth, how much confidence are they gaining from your impressive start?
Well, I don't think I said something about the confidence, but he can't hurt us. 4 games. I mean, we understand where we are. That could, change very quickly. But when they have good starts and they do things and they establish a track record, the more and more that you can feel like as a teammate that you have certain, I wouldn't say givens, but expectations of what a guy can bring out there instead of. That's why the track record guys are so much more comfortable for everybody, because they know at some point they're going to revert to their track record for the most part if they're healthy. So that's what they're trying to establish, whether it's a Jake Arrieta or a Ferguson or a Tillman or a Mattis or a Britton. They're trying to establish a trust and a track record for their teammates.
It's been like maybe 2 weeks, and Brad's thrown like 4 pitches to a major league hitter.
Some pretty good hitters he was throwing to.
Currently major league hitters. What kind of leash do you have to put him on? How concerned are you on how far he's thrown?
Oh, he's good. He's done a lot of. Obviously, he's thrown some innings that may not show up in a statistic with the same simulation, but I know that he's between 80 and 85 pitches tonight, somewhere in there, and we may, depends on the outing, but we're not going to probably push it much past there. That's why him starting after the off day with a rested bullpen was important.
Buck, is there a certain point you have to get to with Koji for him to be able to go back-to-back? I know.
Well, that's not necessarily a given. We hope it happens. It's important that he not sit for 3 days. That's why we wanted him to pitch on Monday. But, we're not there yet. And that's one of the challenges that he's going to face. If you push that envelope and he's not available to pitch, period, then that's not good. So, am I hopeful at some point we'll get to a point this season where we feel comfortable throwing back-to-back? Yeah. But I'm not looking at it as a given at all.
Buck, with his limited at-bats in the spring, where's Derek Lee at his comfort level at the plate right now?
It's good. He's put some good swings on some balls. He's fine. He's in good spot. These magic number of at-bats and what have you, I think he's in a good place and will be. It bodes well for the future. It's like Derek's one of those guys, same way with Vladdy, that you feel like if things aren't there statistically at some point that somebody's going to pay. And in the dugout, you just see him, he hit a couple balls on the button and right at people, and you just have the feeling that somewhere down the line, you better have your fun with him now. I'm not talking about y'all, but the opposition, because somebody's going to pay.